Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast.
See a trucker, blast a trucker. Hey, life. Also Puerto Rican.
Yo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast. As always, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms.
I am the_great_COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram.
That's right.
This dude got a website.
JustinFullerComedy.com, people. Check it out.
And as you can see,
Yeah.
we have a fellow comedian,
Another one.
fellow comedy host, fellow writer,
Actor.
and
You
actor.
say fellow actor.
Well, I can't say it because I haven't. Well, I did some skits.
Yeah. I haven't done nothing with him, but we'll get into his acting.
Yeah, man, we got an actor, fellow comedian. You know, this guy here, I've seen his growth. Man, he gets in and he gets busy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Marquan Banks, everybody.
That's right. Yeah. Welcome
Thanks
to
for
the
having
show.
me, bro. Thanks for having me. To
Yes,
both of y'all.
sir.
Appreciate you for sure.
Hey, where can they find you?
Yeah.
Man, y'all can find me in front of Save a Lot selling CDs and movies. That's where y'all can find me for real. This shit is a facade. I ain't lying to you. I was out there right down today. And if Social Security watched this shit, I was just playing. But I was out there today selling CDs and movies. 2 for $5. You might get 3 for $5 if I know you.
Ooh, deals.
Deal.
Man, I love these guys, man. I just love these guys' energy, bro. I love these guys' hospitality, man. I love the setup, the professionalism. They got my own little beverage and everything, man. But I told these guys I wear a 3X. Why am I got a medium on right now, y'all?
It's a 3X medium.
Why my blood pressure up? I've been taking my medicine and everything, and this T-shirt that raised my blood pressure. So everything I did to Planet Fitness tonight, this morning, is nullified.
Swole.
Cause they done raised my blood pressure back up
That's called
with
swole.
the medium 3X T-shirt.
That's a slim fit, baby.
Actually,
Why I'm built like somebody's baby mama? Why I look 7 trimesters right now, y'all?
actually,
The
he
beer
looks,
belly is out.
man,
I should have said 6X.
6.
that's a mighty fine shirt you have on, my friend.
Yeah,
looks nice.
Looks good on you.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
A couple days working.
I love no, it's a beautiful shirt, but I gotta focus on my breathing 10% more. I just lower my lung capacity for the night.
You know, we strive to help. You know,
Hey.
give you some goals in life.
We got Mr. Marquan Banks in the house. It is
Hey, where can I find you on social media?
Man, I'm on Instagram. It's Real I Heard 3, all one word. Marquan Real Banks. Facebook. It's Real I Heard 3. Same thing on TikTok, man. Catch me on TikTok trying to get my followers some TikTok. So man, hit my TikTok up, man.
Yep.
You know,
Up
for
the
sure.
link. Up the
Let's
link.
go.
Episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
Marquan Banks is in the house, everybody. You know what? Hey, Marquan, how long you been doing comedy, man?
Man, it's been about, man, I lost count, but I want to say about 5 or 6 years on the journey, bro. I started about, I want to say 2017, 2018, around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did comedy. Like, what made you get into comedy?
Really, man, I just been funny all my life, bro. Just naturally, just making jokes, like just having real good comedic timing, and just being witty since like a child. Now that I think about it, you know. But I know y'all probably know Desmond Turner.
Shout out to Desmond Turner.
Desmond,
I'm
yeah.
Friend of the show.
Desmond Turner. I was really making a lot of funny videos on Instagram, And he just like always just comment on my videos like, cuz you just try doing comedy. And he was already doing it.
Yeah.
So he introduced me, told me like, hey man, go to hit up to the garage shop, hit up John Bruton, whoopty whoop.
Shout out to John Bruton.
Shout out to John Bruton.
And go up to the open mics and let's do comedy. And then I went on stage and I got my first laugh. And once I got my first laugh, like I was like way addicted to that feeling.
Yeah.
That feeling like just like, oh man, I like this. I like this feeling. This is nice right here.
Great
So
feeling.
I got it. Just man, I've been doing it ever since.
Nice. Yeah, you catch the
Ever
bug.
since.
You know what I mean?
Been
That's
ever
what it
since.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, before you was doing comedy, like who are some of your comedic influences? Like who did you watch to say that, I want to do this or I can do this?
Man, what's crazy is it's a lot of people I watch, man. Cat Williams,
Shout out to Cat.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
You feel me? Shout out to my OG Sean Showtime. He opening up for Mike Epps doing the hosting, whatever.
Hey, shout out to
Coming up,
Sean.
man. Shout that out, man. 'Cause that's my OG, man.
Yeah. I went to school with him.
Mike Epps, Cat Williams, Lavelle Crawford, obviously
Lavelle.
Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
Bernie Mac,
Mac. R.I.P.
Robin Harris,
R.I.P.
RIP.
like them type of
I
people.
can see,
Like I feel like almost feel like I take a little bit from them.
Yeah.
Like you feel me?
Yeah.
A little bit from each of them, and that kind of like inspired my comedy. Like I'm almost like a cocktail of all of them. Shout out Corey Holcomb. You feel
Corey,
me?
yeah,
You feel
absolutely.
me? All them people like inspired me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it's been a lot of people.
So it was that moment that Desmond said some shit that got you like, oh, okay, there's a spot I can actually go
Yeah,
do
and
it.
I saw him like I think I might have saw him do a clip, and then he was on stage. I'm like, man, I probably can do that. He said, I can do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, then, and I went and did it, and like, I remember I asked John Bruton like how I did. He was like, man, he said you did better than I thought you would do, or whatever. He said something like that. Like I took that and ran with it.
Okay.
Like he said, nigga, that damn near mean potential to me. He said,
Yeah,
I got potential.
absolutely.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So I took that and like we ran with it, you know.
Encouragement's good.
Yeah, especially coming from a guy like John Bruton is like I think he's a tough customer to satisfy.
Right.
And he said you did better than he thought you did. So
Yeah.
Right.
that's better.
So I took that and ran with it. Like I remember shout out to a guy, he really don't do comedy too much no more, but he had a diaper on. It was my first show. He had a diaper on. He came out there with a diaper. And he like we froze. And I'm like, man, I made a joke about that. Like, man, if I come out here with a diaper, I'm gonna shit on myself or something. Like, like if I'm gonna go for it, go for it.
Yeah,
That's it. Like,
yeah.
I just remember that first, like you never get that first time, like your first time getting some pussy, like you never gonna forget the first time, bro. Never gonna
Shit,
forget your first set,
mine's on
your
film.
first joke,
Mine's
your
on
first
the internet.
getting pussy.
No.
Oh.
I mean, it might be. No.
Oh, I was about to say,
No, my first
we ain't gonna mention
set.
nothing like that. You know, they watching, the people watching.
Especially my age. It was definitely underage. You don't want that. But no, on stage.
Right.
It's out there. It's like, you look at it. It's like, I got
No,
jokes.
my first time might be on film too. I think my people's. I gave them my phone or whatever.
Post it?
I think I might have posted.
Okay,
I think it'd come up in like my Facebook memories.
Oh, okay.
Facebook
All right,
memories,
all
so
right.
it might pop up.
All right, good. At least you have like it documented somewhere.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
documented
mean?
on Facebook.
Because
for sure.
look, it's one of those deals when you're going to be famous, like, hey, that was my first time on stage out there.
Absolutely.
People are going to probably pull it up and talk shit, but either
Right.
way, it don't matter.
That's important.
Right.
Like so with your comedy influences and things like that, like what would you say your comedy style was, like based on like some of the comics that's out right now, like who would you feel like you would do great on tour with?
That's a very good question. I feel like I'm a big energy guy. Mm-hmm. I feel like the Carlos Millers or the DC Young Flies or the Cat Williams or the Mike Epps, like I feel like I would do good on tour with them. Like if I had the opportunity, I can open up because I'm big on energy and just like physical comedy. Like I feel like Marlon Wayans, he just did an interview with Shay Shay. I feel like he's like the
Shout out
king
to
of
Marlon.
physical comedy. Like he get on stage and do whatever, and then I feel like Cat Williams might have been inspired to him. I love Cat Williams' physical comedy, so like sometimes I might do some physical shit just because I'm like I said, all the people I named earlier, I'm some way inspired by them. So like I feel like I'm damn near almost a cocktail to them because I've been seeing them like growing up, and like I never thought I would do comedy, but subconsciously, like damn, it's like I'm inspired by these people I used to watch. I was always be fascinated by comedy. Like I'll watch this shit over and over again, the same shit, and not knowing like I was studying one day to do this shit.
But why did you think you would never do it?
I don't know. I just like I said, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I never knew. I'm from the projects, bro. Okay. Like I never knew. You feel me? Right. That was in the works. Like I didn't know. Like
that was a reality.
That was a reality.
Thank
for
you.
me.
Okay.
Right. You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like you feel me? To keep it real, bro. I was like, wait, a fuck up. You going to jail for doing dumb shit, and now I turned from going to jail for doing some dumb shit. 10 years later. Now they know me for doing comedy. With my cousin, my nephew, my brother, my son, whoever, he's a comedian. Now, not known for, you feel me, that goofy shit I used to do.
No, that's dope.
Like for sure. You know, you grow in age.
Right. So I really, I surprised myself. Like, now I go outside, I might be outside like, hey bro, I remember you performing here. Nice. Or you was in this movie. Or man, why you ain't tell me that movie you sold me? You was in the movie. But you sold me. Like no real shit. Like you sold me a movie. Why you ain't tell me you was in it? I was wanted you to find out, bro.
Right. That's dope.
Like you feel me?
Speaking of which, so movie. How many movies you been in?
I've been in 3 and 1 TV. Okay. So I've been in a movie called The Cat. That was with
I think I heard about that one.
Big Hef.
All right, shout out to Big Hef.
He was one of the producers on the movie. Smooth Gotti, Johnny Lump, them my peoples, you feel me? So like anything with Smooth Gotti or Johnny Lump in it, I'ma get a part in it. Like the movie The Cat, I came to audition for that movie. They didn't even know I was coming. I came out, got my hair cut, put on my nice little fit, and came out and auditioned for the movie.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The movie The Table to Turn that we just did, that just got had the premiere in Vegas.
Yeah.
I came on to audition to that movie. I came to audition the movie as an old man. I came to audition the movie as an old man. They wrote the old man into the script because my audition was that funny. I did my own hair and makeup. I came in here to say I'm gonna be an old man, an old sugar daddy type dude, real funny with it.
Okay.
And I got some makeup, got a put on the button up, sprayed my hair, made my hair look great. Got some old man glasses and a motherfucking Kango hat, and created a character, and that character got put in the movie.
Nice.
Dope. That's
and that
dope.
movie got premiered in Vegas,
right.
So telling who saw that movie or who might see that movie and give you another opportunity.
Yes,
and your career can go to another level.
Yep.
You feel me?
100%. Yeah, you gotta take advantage of all opportunities. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that is real dope. So basically,
do I like Winnie the Pooh with this song? Is it? I feel like it's giving Winnie the Pooh a little bit.
Look, as long as your brown T-shirt ain't showing,
shorts again on the episode.
Yeah, I don't see your brown T-shirt. You're all right. Yeah,
I ain't never wearing shorts again.
It looked like you, work out. Look like you. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
You look swole. Don't worry about it.
For sure.
You've been working out.
No, but look, let me ask you this. Like, this is the part of comedy that, you gotta be like, you have to be there to witness. And I know that you, and I do it too, but many people call it different things, regardless of what city you're from.
Right.
They call it jonesing, snapping, the dozens.
Talking shit.
I know.
Simple talking shit.
I know that you are like, that's like, to me, in addition to your on-stage routine, I know that you have that ammo in your clip that you can like rank on folks. I know that. How did that come about? Like how did that start?
That come from getting ranked on and having to have some comebacks. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause like females just start liking the big fat dude, dark skin, and all that teddy bear shit. We just started being teddy bears. Y'all want to fuck with fat niggas in the early 90s, early 2000s. Y'all wanted the skinny niggas that could slap and roll and do the stanky leg and shit. Y'all want to fuck with the big boys. We just came popular. Now it's winter time. You want to lay up with me now. You feel me? Because you want to fuck the skinny nigga in the winter with all the stamina and shit. Now you want to cuddle around October, September. You want to cuddle and shit.
I mean.
So you said that came from being ranked on.
Yeah, so like I said, you came with me and ranked on, like, so you got to come with some comebacks. So now
you ever do roast battles?
I'm starting to look into it's a Cleveland Roast Battle, man. Shout out Tyrone. We say I'm going to the next
Tyrone
one.
Gaines.
He gonna put me into that, yeah, man. Because I'm trying to look forward again to that. Because like I said, you're not the only person that say that. People like, bro, man, I love how you can do the roasting and do the ranking and stuff. But like, yeah, they kept getting ranked on and having have some come back, and now it's like I got good at it. Like
so I
got good at it.
My introducer to that, and I know you've been in roast battles,
right?
But
I actually been in some roast battles. Let me clarify that it's this thing called Cleveland Roast Battle League or something like that. I never did that, but we have done our own roast battles where I have been in at different venues and things like that. So I have been in actual roast battles for sure.
So what I realized was, me and Marquan and I, we met at the front stage. That was the shout out to Roselle Lamar.
Shout out to Roselle.
He put us on our first show.
Yep.
We had our dude Jive there.
Jive, yeah, shout out to Jive.
After the comedy show, people stood in line and roasted Jive for some reason. Marquan was one of them. I don't know. Look, he looking like he don't know what I'm talking about. Jive was our light skinned.
I'm sure I did. I'm positive I did. Cause I come in on the bullshit like I might start the roast battle backstage. Like Marquan might start a roast battle. You feel me? I usually like. You feel me? We comedians, bro.
We all standing there. Jive was standing there. It was like a line for Jive. Marquan came up like you, Lionel Richie looking. I'm like, this guy just standing there and he just.
He wasn't even on doing that.
I'm like, damn, Marquan, he just standing there. He ain't saying nothing to
No
nobody.
matter. I'm coming in hot.
He came in hot.
I'm coming in hot.
Damn, Marquan.
Oh, you a comedian? Catch these jokes.
Was he performing that night?
He may have went up. I don't know.
Went up.
I think he did.
Jive is the tall, light skinned dude with the curl up mustache.
He did.
Oh yeah, I definitely. I got on his ass.
It was a line.
That's too easy, bro. You look like the Nutcracker. Like, how can I not get on your ass real quick, bro? I don't know if you the Nutcracker, the Prince, Michael Jackson, or you impersonating Lionel Richie. What are you? Like, come on, bro. If I see Easy Bake and I'm off a little bit of Patron, I'm on your ass, goddamn. I'm sorry. This is a comedy environment.
And
don't come around me.
And that's what
if you don't want to get your ass toe up.
And
I'm
that's
sorry.
what the fuck happened. And I'm like, damn, Marquan, like that. Look,
I probably didn't ask his name. I just probably just went straight in. Oh, this.
No, it was a
this
line.
This peanut looking motherfucker. Don't let him in.
Didn't he have his jacket?
I don't know,
but on the long jacket.
I don't know, but he was standing there, and it was like a line of comics, like roasting.
Yeah, don't let him. Some motherfuckers already getting on his ass. Now I really feel free. Now I'm really on your.
I was like, damn. I'm like, sorry, Jive. You know,
shout out to Jive.
Shout out to Jive. Jive is cool as fuck. Yeah. Hey, you better get back into it, baby.
Yeah. Let me say something about that though, bro. When we comedians, bro, it's all in good fun, bro. Like, and don't ever let a motherfucker say it to you make you feel like you shouldn't do comedy no more, or let you like say, oh, I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to be the motherfucking dream killer, bro. So anything I said was all in good fun, bro. Don't let me be the reason. You know what I mean? Don't let me be the reason you don't want to do this shit no more. You know?
But after that, I've actually seen the bills that you was on, like roast comedies, you know, because with Big Niche. And she's good. She don't do comedy, but she do the roast.
Right, Big Niche, shout out Big Niche.
Shout out to Big Niche.
That's what's crazy. Like, everybody say that, bro. Like, out of all my shit, bro. Like, and I feel like I use that on stage too with the crowd work. Like, it might slow up, or I might have a little 2-second pause when I don't know what to say. Boom, I get on this motherfucker, do some crowd work, say something about them for 1 minute, and then get right back into my shit. Like, it's so you can use that, being able to bid on people and make fun of people. You can use that on stage too, because you feel me. It's all, you feel me, in your artillery.
Yeah,
it's all in your game.
Definitely a muscle, and it's definitely a skill that you should have in your clip. But some people, I can do it
for sure.
I usually just waiting for it to happen. I go up there with a plan, and if somebody says something, I'll react, but I don't go up there to talk to them.
Like, I almost feel like you gotta be a Swiss Army knife up here. I gotta be able to do this, and this. Cause I feel like sometimes with your performances, you might have to do a little crowd work. You might have to do a little urban stuff. You might have to do a little clean stuff. You might have to do a little freestyle. Right. You might have to do a little written jokes, and it flows. It's almost like a boxer out there throwing punching like it's a rhythm.
You know what?
So you gotta be able to do all that at once to really do good.
Is what you did great at Grown Ups was just fucking riff.
Right.
Just go up there and just talk shit.
Right.
That is something I need to do, but the problem is a lot of times we're at, well, not all the time, not lately. Usually we're at a place where you can't cuss, and usually if I go off cuff, that's all I do. So I have to watch what I say.
And that's what I want to dive into. Like, you know, I know, and I give people props every time they comment and they say congratulations, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? You were part of the steel that sharpened me. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. You know, I came from the dozens and stuff like that. I don't do it, but if you heckle me on stage, if I can see you, you're gonna regret that you ever said anything. Yeah. I don't just come out ranking, but
the lights are only here. So
yeah, if I can see you, I'm gonna get you because I'm from the basement. I'm from the basement. Everybody in Cleveland know I'm from the basement, and you know I'm from the Shine Evans with the money team. All right, they cut Mayweather's hair. I'm from the basement. I had to sit there.
You know you had to do old school. Yeah, he cut Mayweather's hair back in '88. Like,
hey, I'm just saying. Look,
that was over 30 years ago.
It don't matter. I'm from the basement.
I remember. I don't know Mayweather, but I know his barber in '88. I don't know Mayweather specifically. But I know of his barber that cut his hair one time on 79th and St. Clair. I was there. We took a Polaroid picture. You know, you had to shake the picture 3 times.
You had to blow it and everything. But look, like I'm from the basement. If you was from the basement, you know, like you got ranked on. They was sniping.
I grew up on 36th Street up in Erie, PA. And guess what? They talk shit.
Yeah, you know that's where I'm from.
Yeah,
I'm from that. I don't do it. I can do it.
And also, I can't get on my Charleston White shit for a hot second. And there's some deeper shit. I feel like in the black community, we suffer so much pain.
Right.
Really think about it. The expectancy of a black man or a black woman usually is lower than the life expectancy of a white male or a white woman. They outlive us. They don't have as much trauma as us. They don't go to many funerals we go to.
Right.
They don't lose people from diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease and getting robbed on 79th Street as much as we do. Yeah. So they might lose their grandpa who might live 93 years old. He was in World War II. Right. But they don't know about losing their cousin because he walked up the wrong street on his way back from school.
Right.
They don't really have that pain.
Right.
So I feel like in the black community, we got so much trauma. We make so many jokes because we try to laugh instead of cry.
Exactly.
So we might try to make a joke out of everything. We going through so much shit. I got to make a joke out about this shit. Or that shit might destroy me if I don't make a joke about it.
To survive.
Like real shit.
Yeah.
That was my Charleston White segment. Y'all ain't going deep enough, man. Ask me this shit, man.
That destroys you, but you still talk about it. You know what I mean? It's not like that doesn't destroy you. You know what I mean? It still destroys you. It's just a way to vent.
You know, at the same time, like for me, when I was doing my show, I did it. I didn't charge a cover, and it was because I felt like Cleveland needed to laugh. I felt like it was important to come see Marquan Banks. I thought it was important to see a Rich Green. These are people that you could see at comedy clubs and pay for, but I wanted to bring it to the neighborhood for free.
Right.
In an intimate environment where you dominated.
Right.
In an intimate environment.
I'm gonna give you your flower shoot, man, because a lot of people don't do this as promoters. You made sure, as I could say, the comedian was appreciated at the end of the night.
Absolutely.
You made sure you feel me? Yeah. A little gas money, whoop-de-whoop, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that because you gotta understand, like, I'm paying you for your talent, I'm paying you for your time, I believe in you. Mm-hmm. So you should expect this. If you really want to do this, you should expect to get paid for your time.
I wish it was more. I honestly wish I could give you more.
Right. But even the fact you gave us anything shows a lot about you, about your character, and about how you respect the craft and respect the time we put in doing this shit.
Thank you.
You feel me? Because a lot of people like to take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. Like they see your talents or they see whatever. Like, how can I take advantage of that to benefit me and don't give you nothing? Like, I appreciate every opportunity I have, but I feel like maybe in some movies, maybe I should have got paid for it, or for the opportunity, or you feel me, like,
Right.
like you feel me, like certain things, like when people do say, I appreciate your craft, I appreciate your talent, I appreciate your time, you remember that.
Right.
You remember every trip.
Yeah,
they didn't have to do it.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm grateful for that, because a lot of people can't say, I go on stage and tell jokes and I get paid for it. Whether it was $25, $50,
Facts.
$100,
Right.
$200, $400.
Yeah.
I remember I was doing this Sam Silks. I sold 40 tickets, bro. I made damn near $450, 45 tickets. That's all me.
Yeah.
How much time did you
Opened
do?
up for Kenny Howe.
How much time did you do?
Yeah.
Well, I might did 15 minutes.
That's what I'm
15
saying.
minutes for $400?
And I made off my hustle though, selling tickets.
Hustle.
Over $450.
So it's more
Yeah.
time than 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so
but
that's a hustle, so-
even with that being said, it's like, you know, at this part of the game, not saying that, you know, this ain't nowhere, but it's like we paying our dues. We crawling before we walk. And like, to be honest with you, like, shout out to you.
Yeah.
When I said, Marquan, come rock with me, you didn't ask me how much you paying. You know, that wasn't a question. It was like you said, sign me up, I'm in.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
It wasn't expecting to get paid.
Right.
I was expecting to go out there. Somebody said they rock with me. They want me to come bless the stage. I was come out there and do some experience and tell some jokes and have some fun tonight.
That says something
I wasn't
about
expecting
you.
no money
You
and
know what I'm
nothing. So the point. So when I got some money, it was like, oh shit, this is an extra plus. Oh,
Right.
You feel me?
I mean,
Yeah.
as comedians, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like you said, when you get something that's appreciated, but
Absolutely.
but that says something about you and your character to want to show up for him. You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
And your work ethic.
Yeah.
For sure.
And your work ethic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like I'm never gonna forget that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, you know, people in the Cleveland, Ohio area that came to rock with me, thank you very much. And you know,
Right.
there's more to come
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
future. But you know, look, it's all about Marquan Banks, and be looking out for him. Go watch his movies. He put his all in there. He's only what, 33?
Yeah, 33.
And I seen like
So
clips
what,
and
5
snippets.
years he said 33?
I seen the clips and snippets. He had the gray in his beard. I'm like, look at Marquan. Like, what is he doing,
just-
man?
I came up, like I said, bro. I came up with a character.
All right.
Thought about some shit. Got some great face paint. Actually, with Stanley Earl character. I'm gonna give y'all the origin of Stanley
Thank
Earl.
you, because I was gonna ask you.
Ray Mill had a skit. I probably had to send it to y'all. It was called, I think, let's shout out Derek Lamont. He was on
Shout out Derek Lamont.
What we call this skit? Damn, I can't think of the skit right now. The Simps or some Simps Anonymous.
Okay.
So the premise is like it's an AA meeting, right? But instead of an AA, Alcohol Anonymous, you a simp. So you go and tell your story like, yeah, I'm a simp, and I would do this, and this girl got me for this, and I spend this much woo-de-woo, right? So I'm like, oh, that's funny. So what if I was an old man? You feel me? So they showed up with some gray spray paint, and I went up there. I said, okay, I'm gonna throw this on. I'm gonna put gray spray paint. I'm gonna get some glasses. I'm gonna get a button up wooty woo, and I'm gonna be an old man. So I went up there, sprayed my hair, came back down. Everybody reaction like, what the fuck? Oh shit! Like Urkel stepped in the motherfucker. You feel me? Time machine. Like what the fuck? So I'm like, okay. All my comedian peers had that reaction
Right.
off of me
Just doing
spraying that old man shit. So okay, this shit gonna work. This shit might be my ticket out of here. This old man motherfucking character I got.
Yeah.
So we did the skit, and the skit was funny as hell. And shout out Gene Miller. He was like,
Shout
bro,
out Gene.
Stanley Earl. He always anything he'll send me like Stanley Earl. Like, bro, you gotta do Stanley Earl. That's your shit. So when I had to audition for the movie for the Table That Turned. I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be Stanley Earl again.
Okay.
How come Stanley Earl ain't did no time on stage?
Yeah.
I never did Stanley Earl on stage. It's crazy. Maybe I might need to bring Stanley Earl on
Because that's
stage,
his time to
man.
be Marquan Banks.
I
on
know,
stage,
but
man.
still,
It's a
Stanley
different
Earl.
thing.
Look, I saw him.
No,
like
you might have to. Every time Stanley Earl come out, you got to pay Stanley. So we might have to wait on Stanley. Once
All
the
right,
movie,
so-
once the movie blow up with Stanley, you feel me? That's when I'm gonna come out with the Stanley. Once the
I feel
movie
you.
get popping.
Now let
Yeah.
me ask you a little deeper than that. Like, who you really imitate?
Am I really imitating?
Yeah, like where did Stanley Earl come from? Like you had to. Is it an uncle, grandfather? dude on the corner.
It's really just any old nigga that's like a sugar daddy type old nigga.
No, where you seen Stanley Earl at?
Every day in the hood. It's a Stanley Earl on every block in Cleveland. It's a Stanley Earl everywhere. He's here. He has a van or a Lincoln. A town car, an Astro van, a Cadillac truck.
Look, have you ever seen Stanley Earl at McDonald's pre-COVID in the morning times?
Yeah, Stanley Earl be at McDonald's, all that. Stanley Earl still going to Planet Fitness. Stanley Earl go to church. Stanley Earl's a deacon. Stanley Earl be your uncle might be a Stanley Earl. Your grandpa might be a Stanley Earl. Your daddy might be Stanley Earl. Stanley Earl is prevalent in the black community. Everybody know Uncle Stanley, and that's what it was. The old school nigga, cool player type, be sipping on the young girls, buying them up. What you feel me? That's Stanley Earl.
I like his young ass.
The Gators.
No, Stanley Earls.
Yeah, the sugar daddy.
No, you
Stanley
seen
Earl,
him.
the sugar daddy.
You seen him, and I was just trying to figure out like.
He's been studying for 37 years.
I mean, cause me personally, pre-COVID, I used to be like, man, I'm bored. I'm going to McDonald's in the morning time, and I got some characters and some material. I got a lot of material for them from just watching the old school dudes at the McDonald's.
That's
man,
hilarious.
he was like, "Let me get 4 sugars and 3 creams and go ahead and put it in there."
Right.
Let me get a cream. Go ahead and put your finger in there and stir it up for me. You know, like you get. I'm telling you, before COVID, it was a hangout for
damn thing. Shit.
And listening to them, they stories and shit, what they say they used to do. I used to be in there like that was how I got entertained.
I mean,
watching the old school dudes
what else you supposed
at McDonald's before the church crowd came in. You know, that's what I used to do.
So I remember during COVID, I was scared to come outside for a couple weeks. I was like, "We allowed to go outside? Is outside closed?"
Outside was closed.
Whoa, is it legal?
Not for me.
Is it legal to go outside and sell these movies right now? They usually don't fuck with me, but since it's COVID out here, everybody fuck with me now.
At that point, you going to the spot, so shit. I was out. That didn't stop me a goddamn moment.
So what what made you say I can do movies?
Man, shout out my uncle Smooth Gotti, bro.
Stanley Earl?
He was the movie Life Lessons, the first movie. He was with Johnny Lump. Shout out Johnny Lump. We came together. They started doing a movie. He thought I was good for it. He saw me doing stand-up comedy. He felt like I was gonna be a good fit, and I went out and talked to the director, and I talked to him. He pulled up. I was trying to see these movies for real. He pulled up at the gas station I was at, and we just talked. And I might have made him laugh once or twice. And I'm like, yeah, bro, this is what I'll do. Woo, put me in a movie. I came and shot the movie. Next thing you know, when I did my first part, I was funny as hell, and I just like, you feel me? Not trying to brag. It's just natural. It's naturally meant to be there, naturally gifted, but with acting or just being funny, so it just came pretty much natural for real, bro. Like, I just think of funny shit. Like, most of the time in the movies, it's a script. Of course, you go on the script, on the plot, or whatever the situation. But a lot of the times, the director usually lets me do most of my shit ad-lib. Like, of course, I'm gonna stay on the script, stay on the subject, but they let me, you feel me, be free for the most part.
Yeah.
So anything part you see me in a movie, 80% of that was just me going on script but off script. Just coming from my brain. You might, that fit in the movie so funny. Yeah. That's the shit I just thought of and just said.
Yeah.
And you thought maybe they wrote it. Maybe I just said it out my head.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, not trying to be funny, like real shit.
No, there's times because like when I did mine, there's parts where it's in there, but then you're like, well, they want you to add more to it. And it's like, okay, well, fuck. You come up with it right there. You know what I mean? It's just that moment because you know where you're at in the scene, kind of. You know.
Right.
I mean? So it's
And plus, you may see a script, and and you might say, well, this is not real. Let me make it more realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
what would I say?
Yeah. What would I say in this situation?
Right.
If it was real. And in addition to that, just for the sake of did you want to say something before I go ahead?
I just want to say shout out to him for going to the thing all dressed up. Like, he took that shit seriously, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do auditions for nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want me in it, dope, but it's like, I don't want to.
And when they saw me, when they saw me come in dressed like me, and I went in the back and got my little makeup on, got my great spray paint, got my little button up, got my little hat on.
Yeah.
They say this nigga committed. That's an actor.
Yeah,
he's a character.
Yeah.
He's in character.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
He's in character, literally and figuratively in character.
Yeah.
So like, how can you not want to put that in a movie?
Right.
Exactly.
Like that's gonna blow them away every
that's
trip.
Good for other people who have that little bit of extra one. That's something you can do. You know, get out there and put something together.
And that's another thing. And like the stage is more like repetition, and you gotta pretty much do your same set a lot over and over again to get better and whatever. But when you on a movie set, that's more like you can be free. You in a character. Like the stage more. You trying to make your life funny. Right. On a movie set, you just having fun. Mm-hmm. You know, you in a character.
Yeah.
What would this character say? You not Marquan Banks. You this character.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what would this character say in this? You feel me?
It's hard. So, it's hard to like get your mind separated though a little bit. If you're not used to doing it, like for me, it was tough.
Right.
It was a little tough, but yeah, I got you.
Right.
So in addition to me seeing Marquan rock out on stage, I'm familiar with him being on a very popular podcast here in the Cleveland, Ohio area. Yeah. Along with, we had Kev.
Yes, we did.
On the show as well.
Shout out to Kevin Ford.
Shout out my dog Kevin Ford, my guy, man.
He was on the show, and it was a very good experience, and we wanted to cross pollinate. But somehow, you
cross-pollinate. Look, I never heard that word. Why did I start thinking about beehives and honey? Like, yeah, man, I cross-pollinate. Like, why I feel like you the busiest bee in the city? Like, I never heard that word. I'm sorry, y'all. I've never heard that vernacular. I've never heard that vocab. Cross-pollinate.
Yeah, I wanted to cross-pollinate because, introduce your followers to us and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it never happened. But you know what? You guys can still look up classic episodes of Kev and Quan.
Oh yeah, they're out there
on YouTube.
They're out there,
and it was a good show. They had a good thing going, and I'm honored to have Kevin Ford on the show, and I'm honored to have the other half, Marquan Banks, on the show.
Yeah,
and
man, with that, bro, really, Kevin Ford wasn't really a big fan of podcasters. Really? We had a podcast, I want to say, for Timbuktu had his podcast at Red Line Radio. Shout out my guy Timbuktu.
Yeah.
He had me and Kevin Ford as a guest at the same time. And like me and Kevin Ford, the chemistry and just the vibe and just the flow of the whole show, it was going so good. I said, hey bro, me and you should do a podcast. Me and Kevin Ford was already like getting acquainted. He was like showing me he was a cool dude, a solid dude, invited me to his house. I feel like any person in this comedy game that invite me to the house, that's a real big honor. You really fuck with me bring me to your space. I'm like, man, I really like this dude. He fuck with me because I fuck with who fuck with me. Right. Like, you show me some love, then I'm like, you feel me? I'm gonna show you some love back. You showing me love. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, I was like, at the end of the podcast, like, kid, we should do a podcast. He agreed to it. Like, fuck it, let's go. Nigga, we called Dave and we put our money down right then and there. And we set a date and we started a podcast. And I feel like the chemistry was so good. We had like a good cop, bad cop. You feel me? Yep. Almost Wallow and Gilly type. We gonna Jones on each other. And I did that subconsciously and almost on purpose because I'm a big fan of Wallow and Gilly, how they just get on each other's ass. And I'm like, I'm gonna start getting on Kev's ass. Just start off, he gonna start getting on my ass, and it's gonna start being natural, it's gonna start being funny, and it's gonna be kind of our thing.
Yeah.
And that little shit like that just made it our thing. You feel me? It was almost like, you feel me? We was almost opposites. It was like some yin and yang type shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Look that up. Look up Kevin Cat and
Kevin Quan. The professional unprofessionals.
Yeah, how's that come about? Professionals.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I had wrote some shit. We did a podcast episode, and I had wrote a caption on Facebook, and I said, man, this is the most professional, unprofessional podcast in the city. Because that was like the best way to really explain it. Like, it was professional, but it was unprofessional at the same time.
So hold on, that's how you posted
like,
it?
We had real good questions. We had real good questions and answers. But sometimes me or Kev might say the shit, and it might just get us kind of niggerish.
Unprofessional.
For best way to explain it, it might get a little niggerish in that motherfucker, and that was the unprofessional part of it.
Gotcha.
You know.
Yeah.
So like, I wrote that caption one day, and next thing I know, that was the name of the show. I'm like, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So hold on.
The show got
no name.
Kevin Kwan, professional unprofessionals. At first, it was Kevin Kwan is real funny out here.
Okay. And then it got changed to that.
And then it got changed to professional unprofessionals.
Hey, I'm
glad we went professional unprofessionals because I feel like that was a good name and a good explanation for how we was doing it for sure.
Yeah, 100%. No, I love how names come up. That was nice.
Yeah. And for the sake of time, this is only a timestamp. The debate just happened between in 2024.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
I didn't
Kamala Harris.
We'll talk about it.
And Donald J. Trump, DJT.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Say it.
I didn't see none of it, so
let's go.
You know. You seen it.
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But it ain't about me. It's all about Mr. Marquan Banks.
But he wants to talk about it.
Listen. Trump fucked up when he said niggas eating dogs in Springfield, Ohio. What the fuck was that? I didn't even watch the debate, but all they talk about on Facebook is y'all heard he's talking about the dogs and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Dogs and cats.
And cats, like, what the fuck? The immigrants is not that hungry.
The
immigrants is not eating dogs and cats. I mean, we all ate Chinese food for it. Shout out to my Asian people, Asian and Pacific people.
I do like my chicken.
Allegedly, sometimes it might be a dog and cat in there. So if you have some shrimp fried rice or whatever, you might have ate a little, you feel me?
That's why I have vegetable fried rice.
Leroy.
I'll be like, look, vegetable fried rice. Can you put some extra little corns in my shit?
Yeah.
I like pork fried rice, and I like the.
Anything that ain't a fake shrimp in there might be suspect. Only thing safe is the fake shrimps.
Chicken and broccoli.
So Marquan, like, man, not to be political or anything, man. Who you got, bro?
Bro, I got Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
I got Charleston White. I got Boosie.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
I got Hurricane Chris. I got 50 Cent.
Look,
the video. My hands up.
Look, the video is gonna come out later,
Throw
but
my hands up.
let me tell you something. I'm driving out where I work at. I see a bunch of Trump signs. I'm driving. I'm like, damn. They go 1 Trump, 2 Trump, and I saw another sign, red, white, and blue, just like the Trump signs. And guess what it said? It said Wu-Tang forever.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang forever.
Wu-Tang forever.
I gotta keep it real though. Kamala got the momentum right now.
Yeah.
Especially with the dogs and the cats. He sound real out of touch. You know, like you that out of touch that you just start saying anything like that. Like, come on, bro.
I'm just upset about this.
And then he tried to say that Kamala Harris wants to take all your guns and stuff from you. And then she clarified that. No, I don't. She said me and my husband own weapons. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, to be real, bro, ain't none of them on our side, bro.
None.
It's all the game, bro, and the facade, and they talk about me doing acting. They are greater actors than me.
All they do.
Kamala and Biden and Trump and all them, they better actors than me. This nigga had a whole scene where he made y'all believe somebody tried to kill him, and all he had was a firecracker in his ear. Like, I'm gonna let the firecracker go at 11:59:58 Eastern time in my ear. Come on, how his ear get fixed perfectly, and Holyfield ear still ain't been fixed. And Holyfield ear got fucked up 30 years ago. I was 5 years old when Holyfield ear got fucked up.
You were 5 years old?
Yeah, I was 5 years old when he fucked up Holyfield ear. Y'all fixed Trump shit in 2 weeks. I don't believe that shit.
And what a great marketing tool. Shout out to Mike Tyson's ear bites.
Man, they doing some shit now, man. Kamala said she put her greens in the bathtub, and Trump faked an assassination attempt. They trying to win. Who they really putting? I give both of them an A for effort. If you wanted me to ask a question like that, they both get the A for effort because they try whatever they can to get up in there.
All right.
I'm just fed up with all of it. This is just upsetting.
And that was great for the sake of time. Moving on.
He don't want to talk nothing more about it. He's like,
so moving on, like,
we dipped our toe into this conversation. Now we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we did that for the sake of timestamp. Just to put a timestamp in there. But Marquan, I noticed that you know, like, I normally ask people to give their Mount Rushmores of comedy, which is 4 comics. You did that already. And I also noticed that you named possibly like a person that we all can see and touch, I can call right now. Shout out to Showtime. Fellow John Adams Rebel. I went to school with him. I know he was a football star there. It's like, it's rare that people actually like, and that's how I know where you are mentally. Because you named the person that influenced you that wasn't an astronomical
somebody to touch, somebody I can call, somebody that called me.
And you said Shine Showtime. And that lets me know where you are. You know, because all of the greats, even Stevie Wonder did a song about Duke Ellington. You know what I'm saying? All of the greats, Eminem, he shout out Tretch and everybody else. Like, you know, Eminem, I did like Tretch and Naughty by Nature, but Eminem made me pay attention to Tretch. How much he was a wordsmith, how he was like magical with his words. Tretch was a phenomenal MC. Yep. And, you know, somebody we can see and touch, we normally don't give our credit to. No. And I'm here to say that everybody that's been on the show is people that Justin and I both are fans of. Because if you like them and I don't like them, guess what?
Damn.
They not going to be on the show. If I like them and Justin don't like them, guess what? They not going to be on the show.
That lets you know, people, you got to get both sides. You got to get the white man from Pennsylvania and the black man from Cleveland.
Both sides of Woodhill.
Both sides of Woodhill. You got to get both demographics, okay? To make it.
But you said Shine Showtime. Like, okay, and that's dope because it's like, okay, I always say this, man, and I say it because this is what I experienced. Like with magnetic status in the comedy game right now, from people that we can see and touch, there's only a few names that you could put on the flyer and people actually look on the flyer and be like, yo, I'm coming to this show. And this is no snap or slide against anybody else, but, you know, Shine Showtime's one of those names.
Right. That
you see on the flyer and people are going to come see Shine Showtime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to come see Chevy. They're going to come see Rob Allen. They're going to come see D-Hawk.
Right.
They see those.
And man, Shine Showtime, I want to give him his flowers again because he always accepted me. He always gave me good game, good wisdom. He was just trying to like pretty much be an OG and try to guide me in this comedy journey. Like I remember I saw him one time. I want to say it was my first ever paid show. Shout out to Aunt Monroe.
Shout out to Aunt
Monroe. He booked me for a show. It was like one of them old lady clubs, like kind of like those little fraternity. It was a bunch of older women, right?
Yeah.
And Shine Showtime is me, Shine Showtime, and Monroe. So I was really new in comedy. So I really didn't know how to tailor my set to the crowd yet.
Okay, yeah.
So I pretty real, I bombed. Amaral still paid me. Shout out Amaral still paying me even though I bombed or whatever. He still gave me my little $25 or whatever it was.
Right.
So I remember Shine Showtime went up. He was the headliner. And he killed it. He just was every joke, the energy, the stage presence, the confidence. Just everything was do. This outfit, whatever. Like just everything was just hitting. And I'm like, I did bad, okay, but this is somebody who do great. Okay, if I can be half as good as that, if I can take some, you feel me, some gain from that, I'd be great. So that's why he inspired me so much, and he been accepting of me on my whole journey, cause he remember the beginning. He like y'all said, he see my growth.
Right,
for sure.
He see my growth. He see I'm still dedicated to my craft. He see I'm still getting better. So he's still giving me game and supporting me. You feel me? So like I saw him and was just like super inspired. Like that's what I need to do. I need to be that good.
Nice. Yeah.
I need to be that good. Yeah.
Nice. So you saying, and even after you felt like you bombed, he didn't like snob you out.
He didn't push me away. I guess he saw the potential and like whatever. Even, I don't know what he saw. He showed me nothing but love. Yeah. He like, you feel me? You feel me? I got your back. I'm gonna give you some game. Don't do this. Don't do that. You feel me? Do this. Do that. You know.
And to piggyback off that on Sean, like I reached out to Sean, and before like he knew that I was a John Adams Rebel alumni, he was still a cool, down to earth person.
Right.
He talked to me. I call him, he still answer my call. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not like some of these other cats that don't answer my call. If he's in town, I'm sure he would have did a show with me. You know, he was out of town for, you know, shout out to Showtime and people like him that are still humble. Like, you got to be humble. Yeah. And that ain't nothing you learn.
And listen, and he still keep it real. Yeah. That's another thing he told me. You might see people and they might be more booked than you, and you might feel like they're on a better level than you, and like, you feel me, or whatever. He told me this, that always keep me humble and let me know we on the even playing field. He said, until comedy is paying all your bills, we all on the same level.
For sure.
Hey, that's how I look at it. Like, that's real shit. Like, that's the realest shit ever. Like, until nigga, you ain't got to go clock in and do whatever you got to do until you just pay all your bills. You ain't got no other. You all in.
I mean, even then,
we all on the same level, bro. We trying to make it, you know. And that was real humble for him from doing it 10 years plus in the game,
right? To
even say that, like, bro, like pretty much nigga, like, I still do what I do, drive trucks or whatever. Comedy will pay all my bills, so nigga, I might have more years on you, but nigga, we on the same level because nigga, I'm still doing other shit that's not comedy to pay my bills.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real talk right there, man.
So that's all for all the young comics. Don't ever think somebody above you and doing better than you, man. We all still trying to make it. I don't care how much you see them booked here, there. We all still trying to make it on the same level, still trying to make it, bro.
I mean, we talk about it all the time too. You think about, you get that FOMO, you know what I mean? You see people posting flyers, this and that, and we've done some of those shows, and you realize who's at some of them shows. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's you're not missing out a lot, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of work. It's still time to get out there and everything, you know what I mean? But it's just one of those deals where it's like, we ain't on a lot of shows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't on a lot of flyers. Shout out to everybody out there.
Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. I'm proud of all my people, the genuine people that show me genuine love and people that genuinely,
that's what it is.
Fuck with me.
It is. Yeah,
I'm proud of all my comedy family. Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Ain't no hate, like no envy, none of that. It's just like,
none of that.
We all got our journey. Yeah. You feel me?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just I don't get out there all as much, like you said. It's like
So Marquan, like, let everybody know, including myself, like, what is the end game for you? Like, if you, like I said, if you could wave a comedy or reality magic wand, if you could tell the world right now, what is it that you're interested in? What do you have to offer to the world right now?
Hey man, I had to offer me, bro, and I'm just very Marquan. You feel me? You can ask anybody that,
very
bro.
Marquan.
You feel me? And you gonna love it or hate it, bro. And some people love it, some people hate it. But I just feel like I'm a talented individual, underrated. In the end game, bro, I want to be one of the ones that come out of the city that made it. You know, that came back and gave people opportunities. Because I feel like some people out of the city might have came back and they'll come back and bring opportunities. Like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Why Steve Harvey never opened a comedy club in Cleveland? All this money Steven made.
Facts.
He can't open a club. He got club money.
Facts.
You a multi-millionaire. You can have a club. You ain't gotta be there. You come do it for like a year and let somebody else do it.
Right.
But it's a club, it's a venue, and you booking Cleveland comedians and you giving us a platform. Like, I feel like, you feel me, nobody really done that. Nobody really came back and just brought somebody with them from the city, that made out of the city and came back and really, like, it's a lot of people. Let me shout out people in the city that give people opportunities. Like, you know, you got the Rich Greens and you got the Spike Lee and it's a lot of people that give people opportunities, you know. But I feel like nobody really made it and came back and lifted us up and brought us. You feel me?
Yeah, but okay. So I understand that and I concur with that. Yeah. But in addition to that, can you look in the camera and tell everybody what they can expect from Marquan Banks? Because we already talked about you a comedian. We know you're a stand-up comedian. We know that you had a podcast. We know that you were an actor. A few of them. We know that you were an actor. Like, are you interested in doing any writing for like maybe a sitcom, or are you?
Have you thought about a thing you'd want to write?
Are you open to a sitcom? Are you open to a movie? This is the time right now to tell the world like what's up, what's happening.
I mean, we'd had ideas to me starring different movies, like headline certain different movies. I would love to be in a sitcom. You know, I feel like that's a little bit more off in the future, but I feel like what now I want to really focus on coming within the next 12 months is like a special. Give me at least 30 minutes of solid material, and give me a nice venue, a nice cameraman, a nice little setup, lineup, and like really making it, putting it on all platforms. Like, I'm ready for the special. I'm thinking about a couple of different names, like It's Real Out Here, or Based on a True Story, or you feel me, things like something like that. Like, cause I feel like all my comedy is real, like it's based on a true story. A lot of people might say I'm urban, or they might consider me ghetto, but that's all I know. And you feel me, I wasn't born in Parma, I wasn't raised out, you feel me, in Seven Hills, you feel me. I'm from the projects at 30th, so and I moved up on Kinsman and up the way, so like that's all I know. Like, yeah, I might have traveled certain places due to comedy, but I'm still that same, you feel me, Cleveland guy, you feel me,
right.
Hustler, you feel me, blue collar, you feel me, type of guy, so yeah, man, like really I want to, get my material game up, stay in the gym, stay in the lab, and go ahead and get that special, man, and you feel me, get the right people on it, and push it and market it, because I done did it all, the movies, the podcast. Like, I feel like, to be honest with you, man, I got I'm very underrated, and I got a very, you feel me, like I'm like a Swiss Army knife. Like, I'm funny on stage, I'm funny in movies, I'm funny in skits, I'm funny in podcasts. Well, any situation you can throw me in the entertainment game, I'm gonna give you a laugh.
Yeah.
You feel me? Whether it's an interview, whether it's whatever, I'm going. You feel me? I can do everything. So like, I feel like one of them things gonna pop. One of the podcasts, the skit, the TikTok, whatever. One of them things gonna get me to the next level. Hopefully, that's what I'm trying to focus on. Just keep going, because you can quit. I think everybody had their times when they might have wanted to quit and thought about quitting. Like, damn, is this really for me? Am I really gonna make it?
Right. Absolutely.
But like, you already invested years in it. You might as well keep going. Why you quit now?
Yeah.
You gonna quit now? Have you done put your whole 5-6 years of your life trying to do this shit? Right. Now you gonna quit? No, you gotta do this shit till the casket drop. At this point,
casket drop.
That's who you is now. You the comedian. You the comedian in the family trying to tell jokes. That's who you is now. Yeah. You got to be that now. Facts. You can't be nothing else now. That's what you're known for.
Yep.
And I want to say this. Shout out to Marquan Banks, and I personally seen this growth, and I think that hey, it would be a tragedy if you stop.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So
no, keep going, man. Everybody out there, keep going.
Absolutely.
Fuck all that. We gotta go viral, nigga. Kamala ain't black, nigga. Don't nobody put their motherfucking greens in the motherfucking bathtub, nigga. Project 2025, nigga. Get some guns, water, beans, greens, tomatoes, grow vegetables, niggas. Nigga, get a fort, nigga. Get some gold, nigga. Silver, copper, brass, and aluminum, nigga. And get some horses and shit, nigga. Cause they gon' don't buy a Tesla, nigga. Don't buy a Tesla, nigga.
Get closer, Marquan. They can't see you.
Don't buy a Tesla.
They can't see you. Get closer. They can't see you. Get closer.
Listen. Don't get too close. Cause listen, COVID is back. They gonna come up with some new shit next year. They come up with some new shit, nigga. Nigga drugs, nigga. Listen, if we all stand up, they gonna fall, nigga. We going viral. We out here, nigga. Shout out Charleston White. Shout out Tia Kemp. Slash Funny Marco. Nigga, Hurricane Chris. You know, got better music than 50 Cent, nigga. And it's just that, nigga. Hopefully y'all don't get pulled over if I do, nigga. Stream this shit and put this shit on my motherfucker. Make this shit go viral and put the money on my books, nigga.
Yeah. With that being said,
put the money on.
And I'm gone, nigga. All I want is nigga honey buns, nigga. Peanut butter, nigga. Noodles, tuna. They got the chili in the bag. Don't forget about the chili in the bag.
Shebangs.
I'm tired of shebangs. I want the party mix. I'm a party mix type of nigga.
And he kick everybody's ass in
Shout out to this tight ass shirt they gave me. This bitch a medium.
And he said nobody can see him in casino.
Episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's
With that being said, where can they find you at, Jay?
Hold on. First off, never again am I wearing shorts on an episode. I've been looking at my legs this whole episode.
He's like, I got on my big boy pants.
Comfy as shit, but never again, people.
Got on my big boy shorts.
You can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms, people.
I am the_great CEO _ CREE. That's where you can find me on Instagram, or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram. This dude got a website,
JustinFullerComedy.com.
Yeah, that's where you can find the merch and all that other great stuff. And look, thank you for a great episode, Mr. Marquan Banks.
I appreciate y'all having me for sure.
Where can they find you, man, once more?
Man, Instagram, it's Real Out Here 3, all one word. TikTok is Real Out Here 3, the same. Facebook, Marquan Real Banks on Facebook. Marquan Banks on YouTube. Check me out on YouTube. You know, man, catch me in front of Save a Lot, so the CDs and movies.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your baby mama house, man.
Boom.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.